Looks like the gates are unlocked. Here we go, Prairie Creek. All right, park hours open dawn to dusk. We're gonna try our luck today and see what we can get into, guys. See if we can get into anything. We're gonna go to this spot over here, my good little area over here, which is gonna be a good little prime spot. So. What's up, everybody? FatBoy down here. You know where we're at, man. We're already out here about to do some fishing, man. You know them court team's about to come in. We don't know if it's really gonna come in, but what we're gonna do, I'm thinking about fishing. Of course, I'm always thinking about fishing in my line of work, working at Academy Sports and Outdoors, you know, but firearm sales have been up. Tackle sales has been going up a little bit. That's where they really need to focus, because after all, if something does go, you do need a firearm to get some of that critters that may be running in your backyard or them woods, just in case it does go on a court team. Another thing, fish. I always say live to fish, fish to live. The reason why is if we go into a court team, right? Think about that. Really, if we go into a court team, you got to be able to eat and survive. And what better way to do that than come out to a place and catch you some fish that is out here. And we're gonna see if we can catch some fish today. And I'm actually thinking about keeping a few. I don't ever really keep no fish at all. I never really do. Not at all. I always like to just, catch, photo, and release. But today, we got it. And, thinking about something real quick. You see all this fishing tackle on the back? If this was about to get broke into, you know what the most valuable thing is in this right now? Take a look and just tell me what the most valuable thing is. I see it. Do you? You're probably thinking, FatBoy's probably your bag over there with all that tackle in it. Could it be the whisker seeker rods? Could it be the luge rods? Nah. Is that right there? That TP, toilet paper right there, is the most valuable thing in here right now. Why? Because the zombie apocalypse coming. Anyways, man, enough with that, man. Let's get out here and do some fishing. We already got some cowboys out here, don't we? Look at that, boy. We got some cowboy, boy. Look at that cowboy hat going, boy. Indiana, boy, I tell you. Putting that on the map. So, enough with that, man. Let's get out here and see if we can catch some fish. We'll decide whether we're going to keep them or not. We do have our Magellan box back over there just in case we need to throw some fish onto it, man. Otherwise than that, let's get out here and try our luck. We got the whisker seeker rods right here, teamed up with the Lew's. We got the Lew's American Hero, which a little bit of percentage of that goes back to some hero thing they got going on. Lew's does, man. They give $5 back to some heroes thing they got where they take, people out fishing. Got the Lew's Wally Marshall. And Lew's. Yeah, I like to call that the underspin. Got that little trigger on it. And you know them in the whisker seeker rods. 2 casting, 2 spinning. These 2 are the kids' Hunter and Madeline's. Mine. And Mama's. Ooh, then you go, we got the mean greens to lose over there too. And we got the intruder. Nice little box. Ooh, look at that crawdad arm. Keeps them worms alive. And of course, we got the ugly stick bag. Look at that. Got it all set up. Ladies back over there getting the water and the sodas. And then there's some fans back over there. Come on, come on. I'm not a pro.
Net, Daddy?
There it is right there. Yeah, with bass, so you don't want to net it. You want to look like a professional. Oh, man, there it is right there, guys. I told you the other day. I said Prairie Creek was heating up. It's heating up, and I'm letting you know right now. There it is. We're out here fishing. It's about 11:40 something right now. Got me a nice largemouth bass. Look at this. Right there. Right in there. But what I did, I had a hit earlier, and I knew. I was like, you know what? They're hitting it, but they're not taking it. I knew. Change it up. And look what I did. I put a little bit of a night crawler on there on the Roadrunner. Black with a little bit of red sparkles and silver. Woo! Look at that beast right there. Okay, well, guys, it's not really beast. You guys are like, oh, I'm down here in Florida or wherever, but my waters, my time, it's definitely got a cold front coming in. I said this little corner right here, this little spot, because they come in right there and they actually kind of pushes all the hot water to this little drain where it feeds it, but right there it is, man. Let's go ahead and get this baby back in. I don't even need to take a picture. I'll screenshot that. Beautiful though, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and get the release on that one. Look at that. There he is. Yeah, I knew it was heating up, man. I knew it was. I was coming out today and I was going to do a little survival thing because, you know, with this coronavirus we got going on right now, some things are, you know, they're like, hey, don't travel unless you're going to the pharmacy, the grocery store, gas station, or work. Or, you know, grocery store for food. And I can think, well, you know what, we get stopped. I'm going to say, I'm going to the grocery store. And they'll say, well, why you got fishing poles? Tell them that's my grocery store because that's what you got to do. Because if you do go on lockdown, you know, and you have no food to last you for them 2 weeks or whatever they're going to wind up doing, how can you still survive, you know, just in case they said, hey, grocery stores, you're done. We're shutting it down, you know, because people touching food or whatnot. Because, you know, some people probably have it and they're still going and touching it. So my thing was like, you know what? This is where your skills of living to fish, fishing to live comes into a factor. And like I always say, you know, in all my videos, live to fish, fish to live. Because, you know, to live back in the days, you was living. But how did you actually survive and eat back in the days? You actually had to go out, deer hunt, get your game, whether it was big game, small game, squirrels, rabbits, deer, turkeys, elk, moose, even bears. Back then they probably ate their horses, dogs, cats, whatever it might have been during the harsh times. And, you know, everybody else would take that cane pole right to the water, catch that meal for the day. They say, you know what? We ain't seen no game. We ain't seen no big game. Honey, I'm going to go out today. I'm going to catch us some fish. We're going to have it later on. Get the skillet, the fire ready. And that's what they did. So that's why I always say live to fish, fish to live in a situation like that. Tell you what, man, we're out here, though. All I'm using is the Laser TXS from Lew's. It's a speed stick. Very good. I got the little road runner. I think this is like a 1/4. I got 8-pound P-line wrapped up on it. Just an average fishing pole. Trying it with that little road runner, and all I'm doing is casting out, letting it sink down about 1.5 feet, slow trolling it. So if you think you're spinning it and you're going fast, whatever you think you're doing, slow it down just a little bit more because them bass are getting active, but they're not to the point now where they're just going to hammer and smash it. That was the same thing. Right over here, probably he's less than 3 foot of water is kind of where I got him at, which tells you they're starting to move up. They're getting ready. They know it, and today's noon. Right now it's probably the heat of the day. Usually 5 o'clock is the heat of the day. But with this cold front coming in, last night it was like in the 60s, started heating up, and then it's going to hit that 65, 66, 67, and then about 3 o'clock it's just going to start to taper and go back down. We're going to continue our fishing and see if we can get anything else.
I thought for a second, I knew I had to because my bobber was going that way towards the wind, and I'm like...
Going up the wind. See, right there it is, man. I just released that bass. As soon as I started walking down a little bit more about where I caught it at, her bobber started taking off. She had a little bluegill, but by the time we got the camera out, because she had the camera, so by the time I could get it up and ready, it got off. But it's definitely, man, it's noon, we're definitely getting on them, so let's continue our luck, see what we get. Let's take a little walk around the pond. Then right through here, you got some minnows. See if I walk close. Probably can't see them, but they're all through here. So the minnows are here. They're definitely here. That's kind of what's bringing the bass over to this little area, and they're probably sitting just a little bit out. She had some more bites a minute ago. Definitely shows that they're here. I'm gonna work my way all the way over to that little inlet right there where it drains to a little overflow. Little pond. Actually, that's called the Little Pond Trail right there. On that sign right there. Look at this, the road runner. The road runner got a catfish. Check it out. Get on that just in case it does get off. I got a catfish on. Yeah. Come here, little buddy. Come here, little buddy. Dude, I'm gonna let you go back, but you're gonna come here first. Caught a catfish on a road runner. Okay, all right, yeah, I appreciate it. This is literally, if I was gonna eat today, that would be it right there, perfect size. Look at that. Got it right there, and no, you can't get better than that. That's awesome. I said I was gonna walk to this little point too right there. Look at that. He took it right in the corner of the mouth. Look at that. And that's all the little night crow I had on their left. I was like, I didn't want to walk all the way back over there. Right there it is, though. A Roadrunner jig. So when people say, hey, that's just, I mean, they say you can catch catfish on anything. I absolutely believe it, man. I got moss, everything on that. Same little thing, same little setup. I got plenty of moss. I didn't cast out, let it sit. I was just kind of coming through slow, but I was showing you the minnows that was right there. And then catfish, no, there's something hitting. Catfish and bass, no. Right there it is. Look at that bad boy. Awesome. I'm gonna release this one back. Release it back. Ooh, he's got trash on him. There it is right there though. That's pretty awesome. Maybe get a little, I'll do a little screenshot on that one because that's just awesome. Right there, a Roadrunner. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. There it is. I'm gonna release that baby back. Here we go. Wrong way, buddy. Go back the other way. That's just awesome. I'm gonna continue fishing for a little bit more. My hands started getting a little cold because it's definitely starting to go down. But evidently, man, I'll tell you what. I can officially say the fish are hitting. The fish are biting. Prairie Creek is worth making the trip for you guys. And like I said, if you're seeing this, this is the little spot you kind of want to fish. There's something about it. Usually the current, as you can see, comes right through this little drain and drains. That kind of feeds back to a little overflow, which is some little pond back there. You know, I never fished that pond, but see, there's a little baby bluegill, little baby bass, little finger bass right there. I'm just gonna continue fishing, man. I mean, this is enjoyable. Enjoyable. Like I said, when you think you're fishing slow it down a little bit more. And this is literally the speed I'm going. And then with that one, I was just kind of doing a jerk motion, like up, let it fall back down a little bit, up. That way I can get that tail and that blade to kind of flutter a little bit. And I kind of felt like he got it on the smash down, so let's continue fishing and just see if I can get one more. One more. All right, there it is, guys. I tell you what, we was out here doing some fishing. Definitely you feel the cold front coming in. My hands are getting a little nippy. Definitely getting a little nippy. But we had a good time though. You know, no matter what, getting out of the house right now, enjoying it out there. You know, my lady, she's a stay-at-home mom, so she's always wrapped up with the kids. We got the babysitter lined up. Older kids are at home. They're probably playing video games right now. We just need that mom and dad time away from the other family before we get locked down in quarantine for however long it's going to be. Not really quarantine, but you know, they're going to recommend that you do stay home because of that coronavirus that's getting out of hand right now. Or is it overwhelming with the media? Nobody really knows, but you know, like I said, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So it's better to need to stay home and not have it than to have it and you don't need it. Tell you what, man, I definitely enjoyed fishing right now. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. She had some bluegills on. They kept shaking the hook. I had another one on. It shook the hook. But, you know, that's what it's all about. But that Roadrunner definitely tells you right now they're definitely hitting. The Roadrunner is more of a medium speed action coming. And what I mean by that is a medium speed retrieve. You can slow it down. You can speed it up. But we're definitely slowing it down a little bit because the water's still nippy, still cold. But definitely pushing up. I did see a bed that was kind of made. Nothing on it. So maybe they made it earlier in the time because I do believe spring is going to come a little earlier this year. The buds are falling on the ground, some of the maple trees. The ground's enticingly wet. I mean, really wet. Over there in minnows, little baby bass about the size of your finger, some bluegills. We're going to try our luck another day, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. And like I said, man, you always live to fish, fish to live, because if you need to eat in a time of need, that's why you got to live to fish. That way you can fish to live with the food you need. I hope to see you guys somewhere in the woods or on the water. I'm out of here, y'all.